got your panties in a bunch again. I turn, here comes that sucker punch again. You said that we were through, I needed to be over you. It started with an innocent confidential. Now you hang around asking my friends what went down. I'll tell you if you ever want to know. She had beautiful bodies. She had beautiful face. She had a beautiful disposition. What's up? Are we on? Hey man, it's Phil X. And we get a lot of requests on the Fretted Americana channel about doing a Phil X's gear tour. So loaded into Henson Studios in Hollywood on Tuesday, which was 2 days ago, and we're here for the final day of overdubs. And I'm going to walk you through what I've been using. And you're going to say, wow, that's a lot of stuff, but we've used every amp and we've used every guitar. And it's just how it works. You got to find the right tone for the right song. Anyways, that's Paul over there. Say hi, Paul.
How's it going?
And this is a wonderful console. And actually, Henson Studios used to be A&M Studios, and before that it was Charlie Chaplin's movie studios. So, history. So anyways, check it out. All the guitars over here. I'll tell you what we got going on here. I'll start over here. This is a Fretted Americana special. I used this guitar this morning too. I had another session at another studio and I took it with me and everybody blew a load. Because it's a ES330 with P90s and no F-holes, and it's completely hollow, but the bottom end is insane. ES335 with a Bixby. This is a 64, I believe. And I put the foam here because sometimes you're playing and these strings kind of jingle, 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 and you don't want to hear that if it's in the wrong key. Sometimes it's cool, and most of the times it's not. So the foam serves that purpose. Alright, and we're back. And we got more light, and here we go. This is it's a newer guitar. It's a VOS. It says Les Paul Custom, even though it looks like an SG. It's got 3 pickups. And out of a lot of the new Gibsons that I've played, this is one of my favorites. It's actually really awesome. It still has the sticker because it's not mine. I'm checking it out. But that's what we do. We check out guitars. And what a great place to check out guitars. And when you check out guitars, that means you can record them for free. No. Okay, this is my, this is a 97 58 Historic in black, which is really rare, but this is mine, and this is kick-ass. I love this guitar. It's a great sounding Les Paul, serves every purpose that I need it to serve, and I love the 58 neck that it has, because I love fat necks, and it's a fatty, and I love fatties, and it's awesome. Okay, moving right along. Now, we're jumping to... This is also a Fretted Americana special. This is a 56 gold top Les Paul with P90s and a Tune-o-matic bridge. And it's got a fat neck. And people hear this guitar and lose their minds because it's worthy of that. It's insane. I can't say much about it. There's a video on it if you want to check it out on Fretted Americana channel. And it just kicks ass. And sings. It sings! Right on. This is my latest purchase. My personal 67 SG Special with the Batwing pickguard, and I really wanted a Batwing pickup, Batwing pickguard, because it usually comes with a smaller pickguard, but this one it doesn't obviously, and it's got this bridge, and this is really cool because you have a choice. You can hook it up into the Maestro tremolo, or you can wrap around the wraparound bridge, and everybody says I should change these tuning pegs, but I haven't had problems yet. I think they're awesome. And they even look cheap, but they're not. They're just awesome. This guitar smokes. It totally kicks ass. It sounds really fat, and it's a P90. And you know I love P90s. Right on. Okay, why don't you come over this way? You got the light. These are the oddball guitars. Actually, before we go to the oddball guitars, this is my Strat. It's a Strat Deluxe. And it used to look like this. But I don't do well with this, so I introduced it to a torch, and now it looks like this. And you're all going, oh, he burned his guitar, but hey, it's got character. It looks like leopard, bubbly, bursty, eruptive, melted pickguard. It's got some character. So anyways, I wish I had a nicer neck, to be honest with you. This is my Telly. Again, character. It's a I don't even know what it is. It's an 83. It's got 24 frets, which is really cool. I used to use it live, and I put this Seymour Duncan hot rail in there for live, so it would sound nice and chunky. But the thing is, I put this little switch in it, and it splits the coil, and I was really surprised at how awesome it sounded with its split. It sounded more like a telly. And the thing about this is interesting. I had to take a chunk of wood out of here because they give you a 24th fret, but you can't reach it with the traditional telly cutaway. And this is Calvin. Calvin. Okay. And what else? This headstock was split at one time. I just thought I'd throw that in. Okay. This is the Magical Drills guitar. This is a P94. I don't only just use this live, I've used it in the studio. If you heard the first Daughtry record, this is on every song, on the rhythm tracks. This guitar, this sticker guitar. Yes, it's stickers. And it's a P94, which is like a P90, and Wolverine sounds awesome too. Actually, I used to switch to Wolverine and got nothing, so I took the switch out. So anyways, this headstock split right here in Texas. So those aren't like staples, they're like pieces of tape. But it's glued back together and it still sounds awesome. Okay, for really jangly stuff, I use this Danelectro, which is awesome. It's got a 6-way stereo Selectomatic switch, and then this sets all of the pickups, turns all the pickups on, and then when it's up, you can use the Selectomatic switch. And this is the Danelectro. This is the jangly guitar. When I need a whammy bar, it's the Philix Special. It's a Floyd Rose. This is a Seymour Duncan Jeff Beck, and it's the Floyd Rose, and it says Phil X on the strings cut out here. I was bored one night, and this guitar sounds really great. Again, covered in stickers because they didn't have the color I wanted at ESP, and to be honest with you, if I took the stickers off, it would be the... No, I'm not going to tell you. I have one's underneath. That's scary. Okay. This is my Epiphone Sheridan. And these are, you know, if you want an ES335 and you can't really afford it, you usually buy an Epiphone. Now the thing with this guitar is that, and I've actually read some reviews, people were like saying, hey, I bought an Epiphone Sheridan and I threw in Gibson 57 Classic, you know, in there, and it was awesome. But you know, there's something really special about the way it is now, so I just left it because it's great, and I can use a real ES335 for that sound, and this gives me something else. So now, what we got here is this is a Schecter Tommy Lee signature model. Now, this thing is a baritone, so that's a low B. And the thing is, I use a bass string, so you can see like the bass ball popping out there. But it's like, this guitar sounds enormous when you're going for those lows. There's no chintz going on here. It sounds amazing. And the inlays are the best part because they're girls, dancing girls. Look at those. Uh-huh, uh-huh. Do-do-do-do-do-do, yeah. All right. I think that's all it gets.